You think something's wrong because... Martin has shut up and is listening intently. A strange mix of a man. You'd think from meeting him that he wouldn't notice a thing around him, but he has a memory like a steel trap when it comes to interactions with members of the public. Well, it's the smell, you see, says the farmer. Oh, okay, says Nita. So this isn't normal. Does it smell normal to you? Asks Rhys. She pulls a non-committal face in response. No, it doesn't, but smells have many sources. She's been in enough farmyards that she doesn't immediately jump to conclusions anymore. This smell is something else, though. It's pervasive, nauseating. Sewage and ripe cheese and rot. The air is thick with it, so thick that it feels as though it will stick to her clothes. Martin won't be wanting his toasty once they've dealt with whatever's behind those gates. And the cattle, says Rhys. They've been lowing up in the high pasture for days now, like they're in distress. I don't think they've been milked. Okay, she says. And the owners? They're a... He considers his next words. Bunch of oddballs. Survivalist hippie types. Been up there 30 years preparing for the apocalypse. The apocalypse? He nods. Years' worth of food they've got stored up there. How many of 'em are there? He takes off his flat cap and scratches the back of his head. Hard to tell, really. You know, if you don't go in and they never go out. Quite a few. Right, she says. OK, well, I'll just report into base and we'll get those gates open, eh? They find the first body halfway up the hill. A man, thin and shaved bald, face down on the one-track road. They pull up the squad car behind Rhys's Land Rover and get out, stand and stare at him in silence. No need to check his pulse. He's purple, and blue bottles fly busily in and out of his open mouth. Any idea who this is? She asks. Rhys shakes his head. The taciturn has kicked full in now. He blinks and blinks. She radios into base to order backup. Dead bodies are above her pay grade. The two men stand by the corpse and gaze wall-eyed up the road ahead. Nita realizes that she's the calmest of the three of them. But that's why I came here, she thinks. After her burnout in London, constantly on guard for terrorists and stabby teens, the prospect of a rural life of farm thefts and the occasional pub fight had been very appealing. But she's clammy inside her high-vis jacket. This body isn't making her optimistic about what's further up the hill. I think we'd better walk from here, she says eventually. We'll need to leave this guy as he is, for forensics. The birds are the first, the most obvious sign. The seagulls she noticed before, and the big black bodies of carrion crows. There are crowds, clouds of them, wheeling and plummeting over the land enclosed by a high wall on the far side of the orchard, where the chimneys of some grand old house soar up into the sky. The air rings with their cries. I had no idea all this was up here, she thinks. It looks like nothing from the road. Laundry, linen, hangs on cords strung between the apple trees, though it's been drizzling the past 2 days. I don't like this, Nita thinks. I don't like it at all. There should be people. There should be people everywhere. Do seagulls eat carrion too? She asks. I think so, says Martin, finally finding his voice again. I think they'll eat anything. There's something behind that wall, she thinks, and I think it might change us all for life. She glances at her companions and sees that they are thinking the same thing. The gateway is elegant, topped with